Hey folks, what makes this toy great? We're talking about world's smallest transformer, Soundwave, today. He's a official release by Takara in Japan back in 2003, and he's a downscaled replica of the original G1 Soundwave toy. He barely comes up to his knee, and despite his small size, carries over some of the best characteristics of the original toy, and that's what we're going to look at today. To start us off, Soundwave comes with an incredibly tiny Ravage. Ravage is fully transformable and stores in Soundwave's chest behind the cassette door. As far as I know, this is the smallest transforming transformer ever officially released by Takara or Hasbro. That's a AAA battery just for reference there. And here's a look at how the cassette door works. It's fully functioning just like the original toy. When you open it up, there's a recess for Ravage to sit in there. No, there is not a Laserbeak, Buzzsaw, Rumble, or Frenzy, but if somebody were to do that, I'd be all over it. So let's try to transform Ravage. He's very small, so I've got my reading glasses on. And this feels a lot like threading a sewing needle. You do need to be very careful with the joints. They're only press fit, so it's easy to detach apart. And if you drop a foot, especially in your carpet, they're very hard to find. Ask me how I know. So there are some simplifications to the design. Ravage does not have his tail. He doesn't have his saddlebag missiles, and there's no sticker or paint deco. But considering his size, he's convincing enough for me. And here's my favorite part, putting a tape into the cassette player and snapping the door shut. It's nostalgic on several levels. Now, Ravage is the smallest transforming transformer ever officially released by Takara or Hasbro. But if we expand our scope to what's called the third-party producers, those are the unlicensed producers of Transformers, there actually is another. There's a company called Justitoys that released a blaster around the year 2010. And the blaster comes with a tiny Steeljaw in exactly the same scale as Ravage. And that Steeljaw even has an extra point of articulation. He has a tail. Now let's revisit the original G1 toy, which is what you see on screen. In particular, his blue guns, the shoulder and the handgun. Those did double duty on the original toy as his batteries that would be stored inside a battery compartment in the back of the toy. And that has been carried over faithfully to the world's smallest version. Now, it's not necessary to transform the toy to access this feature. I'm just doing it because I want to. And we'll flip him around and see the battery cover is in exactly the same spot as on the original toy. It also works the same way. You just slide it down to open it. Once you open up the battery cover, you see the batteries inside the compartment. Now we'll pop these out. And again, you get a sense of just how small these are. Don't drop them. So that's what makes World's Smallest Transformers Soundwave great. It's Ravage, it's the battery guns, these iconic details from the original toy, carried over faithfully into the mini version. If we did a video on what makes the original Soundwave great, we'd probably cover the same topics. If you like this sort of thing, take a look at the other videos on the channel. We talk about history, little details like this, repair advice. Say hi in the comments, and I hope you found this information useful. We'll see you next time.